Hello, hello. How you doing? The name is THAM. Welcome again. If it's your first time, welcome. I thought of doing this video before I took a shower and everything, but then I went, oh, nah, he's gonna be presenting with unwashed ass. Am I allowed to say that in the first 10 seconds of a YouTube video? My apologies. But that was the feeling I got when I thought of doing this video before showering and before taking a bath, before getting clean and everything. I've cut my hair and the beard. All that's left is a semblance of a mustache. Hi. Anyway, what else? What else? Anyway, Pete and Bas. I haven't done one of those reactions in a while, so let's get into it. Aha! Okay.
99111.
T-Plane! I'm not British, sorry. Like, I know what I done and I apologize. Oh, I just, new law for me, not for the people who are probably watching this, because it seems that like Pete and Bas have a niche, solid, dedicated fan base. But I found out that there's another group of two younger gentlemen who are the grandchildren of these two older gentlemen. So I think that's cool. I don't know if it's a lie, but that's what I was told. If anyone can confirm it for me, sure. I checked. I did check. I checked that there's a group, and then like there was a post where Pete and Bas were like, oh, congratulations to like our grandkids, like that. Yeah. Let's get into it.
I spin fellas, my swing quicker than Federer. I serve packing the bands bag on a regular. And I'ma tell her how she sing for me T-Pain. Your mama's hooked on the packs, I'll be selling her. I click hammers and bang them and I'm a nut sang. I feel his head with the lead like a mukbang. The magazine made me lean when I walk in the drumstick will make a net bang like a punk band. I'm in the cab, I'm banging me crossword. Head in the west and I'm banging a posh bird. Couple of cans and a puff on me death stick.
That is a crazy thing to call a cigarette. Is that what we're calling cigarettes? Is that what we're calling cigarettes? Legally, are we allowed to call them dead sticks? I know, so I don't know if anyone knows. But, well, everyone knows, but there's many different names for cigarettes. You know, some of the ones I've heard. Guai, a South African. And cigarette. And the most egregious one I ever heard, cancer stick. But it's the truth. It's just hard. It's just, it kind of, you know, cancer stick is as powerful as the branding that they put on cigarette boxes in European countries, where they show you like lungs black, everything. I know, it's tough. And I'm banging a posh bird.
He made me lean when I walk in the drumstick will make a net bang like a punk band. Hop in the cab, I'm banging me crossword. Head in the west and I'm banging a posh bird. Couple of cans and a puff on me death stick. Click on my fingers, he's cutting me cough there. Ringing the bow bells, bringing the website. I'm flinging the dry food, bringing the cassette. They belling me non-stop, sending the lads there. Hopping me drop top, I'm running the man down. Mr. Big Bucks, I'll be looking at business. Stressed to kill, mama got me up on a writ list. Pulp.
You know, and here's my thing with Pete and Bas. I think this might be why I've been avoiding reactions to them. Because they're good. Like, I'm at the point where it feels like reacting to one of their bars. At least to me. Because I also do sometimes listen to them outside of this context here. At least to me, it feels like if I reacted on this channel, going, wah, I'd be lying, you know, because I already know they're cool, I already know they're dope, and I already know the type of punchlines they hit me with. But we move. I just thought I should share that in case you guys are like, oh, he's hella neutral today. It's because I'm kind of used to them.
Click Click on my fingers, he's cutting me cough there. Ringing the bow bells, bringing the website. I'm flinging the dry food, bringing the cassette. Belling me non-stop, sending the lads there. Hopping me drop top, I'm running the man down. Mr. Big Bucks, I'll be looking at business. Dressed to kill, mama got me up on a Rick list. Pole position, had a fella running the distance. I'll be banging her, banging her, banging her, giving her triplets. The bigger the bag.
You know I said what I said, and then immediately, right after, I was hushed. I was humbled. So, let me just shut up and listen.
Position had a fella running the distance. I'll be banging her, banging her, banging her, giving her triplets. The bigger the bag, the bigger the butt crack, the bigger the chance the birds up in my contacts.
I mean that tends to be how it works. It's just I've never heard someone just say it, but that tends to be how it works. It's sorry, that line stunned me so much. I feel like he had a follow up. I'm trying not to read the subtitles, because I read them and then they spoil the bar. At least the punch, well, not the punch, but the reveal of it, the logic behind it. The tone I still get, but the reveal is different. But yeah, that tends to be the logic behinds is that if you do have a smaller behind, you probably have a smaller butt crack. And if you do have a big one, a big behind, you have a bigger butt crack, because you have more behind to crack through, is what I'm trying to get at here.
The bigger the bag, the bigger the butt crack, the bigger the chance the birds up in my contacts. The figure's a big deal, depending on the contract. Serve me up, baby, give a tip on me top end.
Okay, that whole section. See, he already got me the bigger the butt crack. But he had a whole thing about like the bigger the butt crack, the bigger the chance that the bird's higher up in my context. Her figure's a big deal, the pin up a okay, he had an entire thing dedicated to how fine this woman is to him. And if her butt is big, if her booty's big, and that she's, she has a fan in this man, is what I'm trying to say.
The figure's a big deal, a pen on the contract. Serve me up, baby, give a tip on me top end. And I've been whipping a wire, puffing a Benson, pushing a pack, the full stack like a benching, giving the fish scale that slide like a penguin, flipping the chick on my bills, why fuck a pension. Slow mo vision, I've been puffing the peace pipes, selling food.
I want to hear that again. I'm sorry. To everyone, I'm sorry I keep doing this, but actually I want to hear.
Big deal, a pen on the contract.
It's fun. I like it.
Turn me up, baby, give a tip on me top end. And I've been whipping a wire, puffing a Benson, pushing a pack, the full stack like a benching, giving the fish scale that slide like a penguin, flipping the chick on my bills, why fuck a pension.
People don't do that enough. Like, it maybe it's the rap I'm hearing, but people don't do the exaggerated anymore, or rather, what I am hearing these days, and it's been a lot of popular stuff because I've tried to switch into bumping popular music. But it's a lot of popular stuff is not as fun as the oldest, like especially in hip hop and rap. Like no one just goes, "Oh my God, hit it to death like the one Peter Tosh." No one's doing that anymore. So it's fun to hear when someone just goes, "Seven up and sent." I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot. Okay. Slow-mo vision, I've been puffing that peace pipe. Oh, hey.
I'm benching, giving the fish scale that slide like a penguin, flipping the chick on my bills, why fuck a pension. Slow-mo vision, I've been puffing the peace pipe, selling free fires to the fiends by the seaside. I'm a the seams in my levers with a stack figure, the Nicki Minaj way.
This man loves big. He loves big ass. He loves big behinds. He loves big booty. And I wish I knew why But I also don't fault him. I don't fault him. Anyway. Yo. I even lost my original point because his big booty talk distracted me while I was just trying to do my job. He distracted me with his big booty talk. Anyway, let me see. Oh yes, selling 3-5s to the fiends by the seaside. You know, Sally sold crack by the seashore or something. I don't know. But it reminded me of like that type of nursery rhyme it is. Yeah, so I like that. Okay, this is good. T-Pain's nice. I'm enjoying this. I won't lie, originally when I heard T-Pain, when I heard of the T-Pain release, I was on Instagram Reels scrolling and it popped up and I went, hey! And I said, I'm going to react to that. And in my head, I had planned it's going to be such a big deal because it's called T-Pain. And in my head, I'm like, they probably got T-Pain to make the beat or they got T-Pain on the song. My mind went so many places that weren't even necessary. I deceived myself.
I've been puffing the peace pipe, selling free fires to the fiends by the seaside. My tail lines in the seams of my levers with a step bigger than Nicki Minaj behind. Birds whistle when I walk like this. Best listen when I talk like this. Okay. I'm outside on the curb with me tats out. If he's hard, he can try and chalk like this. Chain swinging when I walk like this. Okay. It's bobbing when I talk like this. I'm outside on the curb with the straps out. Ever love you ain't gonna chalk like shit. I spin fellas, my swing quicker than Federer. I serve packing the bands back on the regular. And I'ma tell her how she sing for me T-Pain. Your mama's.
You know, I was telling everyone in my life. I was telling my girl, I was telling my friends, I was telling my other friend, and I'm trying not to name people. I don't know why. I feel like I've named people before on here. But anyway, and I was telling people I know, that it's been a while since I've just heard someone use hussy unironically. And, I say it sometimes, but that's when I'm wearing things like, for example, I'm not a person who you can see by how I dress. I would probably dress like this the whole time, or, wear a suit, love suits, or, the Ivy League drip. I love the Ivy League drip, but vests and shorts, not really my thing. I do look great in them. And the only time I use that term hussy unironically is if, like, for example, I'm wearing shorts, because I just feel like a hussy. I know I'm not, but it's just because I got skin, I feel like a hussy, and I say it unironically. And people laugh. Don't know why, I'm telling the truth. But it's nice to see that people are using hussy unironically. But I also do feel a way because people tend to call me old or wise beyond my years. And the first time that I'm hearing the use of hussy unironically in a song is by two older gentlemen. So I don't know if that does anything for me. But confirm what people think.
Hooked on the packs, I've been selling her. I click Amazon, bang them and I'm a nothing. I feel it zed with the lead like a monk bang. The magazine made me lean when I walk in the drumstick, I'm making that bang like a punk band.
Oh, the Northern Boys have a podcast. Sorry. There was no reason for me to do that. Oh, anyway, I might rewatch The Gentleman. I can't even lie to you. One of my favorite shows. I haven't watched the movie in a while. I've watched it twice, but I know The Gentleman's one of my favorite shows. I don't know if The Gentleman is one of my favorite movies. But I know I do like the movie. I'm probably going to have to watch it again. But I know I love the show. I love the show. The show is so great. Everyone's like, oh, wow. He really catering to the British audience right now. No. But I do love The Gentleman. But to quickly talk about this track, because this is what we're actually here for. If you've made it this far, like, subscribe, comment, share your thoughts. What else? I don't know. But anything else you'd like to do. When I heard the hook, I was like, oh, okay, it's just gonna be, it's gonna be Pete and Bas in usual form. And the whole track is Pete and Bas in usual form. But I was like, oh, it's gonna be Pete and Bas in usual form. The bars aren't gonna be anything that's gonna surprise me. It's not gonna throw me off. Things like that. That's what I was thinking. And then, come to find, we get into the track, we hit the bars. Some of them, they pop. They hit me. But one thing I did notice is because of their verses in the middle, when they came back with that hook at the end, I was like, oh, this hook is even harder now. It's even better. And it's the verses that done that. So, yes, the beat stayed the same, but because of their work and their verses and the quality of their punchlines, everything kind of scaled up and then went, we're done now. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, say what you want. I don't know. A person called me an average talented black person once. So but essentially it felt like what they were saying was, among the blacks, you're of average talent, and there are blacks that are past you. And it was about a singing video I done. And I get it. It was not good. I won't even lie to you. That was not good. But it was more just me trying to post singing progress from me starting singing lessons. And also things like I want, the idea of being quote unquote cringe. I'm actually going to get into this on a video right after this one. Peace and love.